So our shoulder rotation drill is just a chance for us to practice finding some positions of our shoulders and making sure that they feel good and that we can find these positions when we're doing exercises later. So we're going to get a little bit finicky, but it'll really help us down the line. So we're working on our shoulders internal and external rotation. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay. So internal rotation basically means are our shoulders rolling in, or our arms in our shoulders rolling in towards ourselves? That's our internal rotation. Or are they rolling away from ourselves, which is our external rotation? We want to be able to find both so that when we're trying to position ourselves for exercises, we know what the heck we're doing. So you're going to go ahead and start with your arms fully extended with your palms facing down. And here I'm going to be using your hands to cue, but I want you to think about what your arm is actually doing in your shoulder. So we're going to be rotating here like this, not from the hand. You can see I can move my hand and my shoulder doesn't move at all. We want to be mindful of moving from our entire arm, moving from our shoulder. If this confuses you, as I'm doing this, you can do this one arm at a time, literally with your hand on your shoulder so that you can figure out what the heck is going on. Okay. But if you're feeling good on that, your hands are going to extend. Thumbs are going to be facing each other. Palms are facing down. We're going to think about rolling from our shoulders until our hands flip over, because our hands are just following what our arms are doing. Flip over, and now our thumbs are facing away from us. This is our external rotation. Now we're going to find internal rotation. So you're going to reverse it. Flip, rolling your arm inward until your thumbs are facing down or more at an angle going inside. It's fine either way. This is our internal rotation. Now we're going to find our external. Now our internal. If you aren't sure what the heck is going on, take one hand, put it on your shoulder. Do that internal and external and internal and external and see if we can figure out what the heck is happening. If that feels good, you can do both at the same time. If you need this arm the entire time, keep it. Doesn't matter. Very nice. And you might notice that when you're going to internal rotation, your shoulders actually lift and you can try and pull them down, but that probably doesn't feel that great. And then when you externally rotate, your shoulders they don't sink down necessarily, but they're kind of rolling down your back. So you can try and push your shoulders down in both positions, but externally rotated is probably more comfortable. Next, we're going to add a row to this. So what we're going to do is, starting from this neutral position, you're going to roll out, external rotation. You're going to roll in, internal rotation. Now from here, what you're going to do is, keeping this internal rotation, you're actually going to pull your elbows down like you're trying to pull something toward you, but try and keep your elbows as close to your sides as you can. You'll notice that your shoulders are kind of rolling forward and up, and it probably doesn't feel too great, especially if you have any kind of biceps tendonitis. So go ahead and let that go. And then we're going to try it again with external rotation. You're going to roll out. Shoulders are externally rotated. Now we're going to do that same row, like we're pulling something towards us. Arms are going to stay close to our sides. Now you'll see how this probably feels a whole hell of a lot more comfortable, right? As opposed to when we're internally rotating, it kind of sucks, but we're externally rotating, it feels good. So here, if it's okay for you, if you felt a lot of pain during the internal rotation, you don't need to do it again, but go ahead and try and find the difference between the two. Because believe it or not, this actually has a huge ability to affect how effective exercises are for us later. Especially if you have a desk job or you tend to sit hunched forward a lot, our shoulders can roll in. And so then what happens when you try and do a push-up or a row is, you go to do that, you're all rolled in, and then you're like, wow, my shoulders hurt a lot and I get this weird pain right here. Sometimes there can be something else going on, but sometimes it's as simple as we need to externally rotate before we do any upper body movements. So this is just a chance for us to practice that. If everything I just said made you go, what? Don't worry about it. Just keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.